it's Laurelei Lee, and yes, I am still doing Fullmetal Alchemist reactions. I'm just very behind. I actually had someone ask on one of my other videos if I had quit doing reactions, and no. It's just been a weird last few days. I had family come into town, and then I got sick, and then I got a migraine, and then I had exhaustion. So, I mean, it's just been a weird few days. I have not felt well enough to, like, put my face on camera. I'm feeling better now. I'm still a little tired, but I'm chugging caffeine and sugar, and we'll see how well that pans out. But I need to record. I need to get these up as soon as possible, because they're just gonna get more late, and I refuse to let myself get behind on my schedule again. So, that being said, we're back to Fullmetal Alchemist. We are on episode 8, I believe. We just finished the Nina episodes. And I do want to say something else on those before I get into this reaction. I saw a lot of people talking about how, like, when I started this, I knew that there was going to be a lot of comparison back and forth between this one and Brotherhood in the beginning before the storylines diverge, but this one was like a really big one because most everyone seems to agree that the O3 version did it better, but weirdly enough, I have to say I kind of prefer the Brotherhood version, and it's not because I watched it first, because there are plenty of things that I think that they did better in this version than in Brotherhood, so it's like, but while I do appreciate that in this one you get to see and now have more of a relationship with the Tuckers, with Nina, one of the things that kind of, I don't know, even though I had more time with her, I feel like when it happened, it wasn't as much of a shock. And like, I know I knew what was going to happen, but there was just something about the setup of the episodes, because Ed figured out what Tucker had done way before he stumbled upon Nina. He figured out what Tucker had done, gotten thrown out, he was breaking back in and realized he was too late. But there was no, like, genuine shock in that, because they had, like, been setting up Tucker as, like, the reveal of what he had done far earlier in the episode. And I don't know. I just feel like the atmosphere of Brotherhood's one specifically, like the raw shock, the pure emotion, I don't know. That one you just really don't see it coming as much. And I don't know, I prefer that. I'm babbling. You'll say they both have their strengths in that version. I think Nina's death was a lot harder to swallow in this one, but that being said, yeah, that happened, and we're moving on. This episode is called The Philosopher's Stone, so this should be great.
It's so cool. If the devil really does interfere
Oh,
in this
baby.
world, we've seen his wit.
To serve, we have to distance ourselves from emotional attachments, and that way, we are not so different from Tucker.
With respect, that's the reasoning of an adult, but those children are still just... Brother?
Anyway, who'd you be helping by bringing back a malformed chimera? It's an ugly world out there, and from here on out, it's only gonna get uglier on the path you've chosen. Just be thankful it wasn't you and get on with your life.
Get on with my life?
There's a reason you became a state alchemist, right, Ed? Can you really afford to get distracted by every little lost cause? Great.
Mustang really doesn't know how to pull his punches verbally. I mean, it's a tough truth, but, like, have some compassion, man.
Humankind cannot gain anything without first giving something in return. To obtain
And don't get me
something of
wrong,
equal
I love
value
Mustang.
must be lost.
I love the relationship he has with Ed. Not in the fan fiction way that I've been dodging like crazy, but in like the almost like a surrogate father type of thing going on. Because he does care about Ed now, though he will never admit it.
I think I just need something to take my mind off this whole mess. So, what's this assignment you've got for me? There you go.
Oh, that's not gonna take his mind off this whole mess.
Organize all of this stuff.
Why don't you let that whack job help you himself?
He can't. He's dead. His guilt is so obvious.
Looks like Mr. Tucker was doing a lot of research on the Philosopher Stone.
Whoop-de-flippin' do.
Ed.
How long are you planning to sulk like this, brother?
Right, investigate on your own. And leave that here.
Yeah, I intended to.
So if another girl like Nina ever comes along, we'll know how to save her.
Ed, you're upset, but... Oh.
It's you.
But that's all behind me now.
Really? You're better off. Because if you were still a state alchemist, this heart would destroy you.
That was an interesting run-in. Winry!
I can't wait to see Ed and Al's faces. Surprise!
What I was gonna say was,
What can
Ed,
you tell me about
I know Ed's
Not
upset,
too
but
much. I'm afraid I've never heard anything
Al is like the
substantial about Philosopher's
last
Stone. Well, about it
person he
actually
should be
existing.
upset at.
But I can say, if you know what's best for you, you'll find another hobby to pursue. It's been said that bad things have a way of happening to those who seek the Philosopher's Stone.
Did someone say something about the stone?
So what you're saying is, any state alchemist could find out more about this thing? Excuse me. With all due respect, sir, why would you encourage him to chase a futile pursuit like that?
I think it's a good thing for youngsters to have dreams to follow. Don't you agree with me, Second Lieutenant?
Yes, sir.
I wonder what they're gonna do with Bradley in this one, because
You see, I'm right. You think she's just too cute, don't you?
I think the
You got me.
part where the story diverges is just before that reveal. So if they didn't know about that reveal, I wonder what they're gonna do with his
What do you
character.
think? How long between the time of death and when they were found?
We've come a long way, but even with modern science, we can't figure that. But, or maybe it's all been the work of an alchemist.
Alchemists are not cold-blooded murderers.
There are a few.
Excuse me, sir.
So they held the certification exams recently, right?
Yes, ma'am. And did you hear it? This time some 12-year-old alch... Right there. He's the short one in the red coat. Look at him. He's just a little kid. By the way, I want you to be extra careful out there with that freak on the loose. They say he goes for the young pretty ones like you.
How sweet. It's nice to hear you think I'm pretty.
Well, yeah.
I sure hope they catch this creep soon.
Isn't that just like Ed to keep me waiting forever?
Yep.
That's one of those new refrigerated trucks! I've read all about these, but I've never seen one up close before. Oh, I'm sorry. Is this your truck?
Sure is.
Oh. Oh. Sorry.
It really is amazing.
The serial killer thing, I just realized
Really? Can
what
I?
that is.
Thank you so much.
And why the voice was familiar.
That's odd. There's always refrigerated trucks parked here when they drop off food for the mess hall.
Refrigerated trucks? A car that can hide bodies. Oh no!
Where are you going, Mr. Elric?
Does he bury the chopper?
A young girl. Okay, I'll just go grab her and we can get the hell out of this place. Don't worry, ma'am. You're in safe hands now.
Please, let me introduce myself. My name is Barry, and this here is my butcher shop.
You're a man.
Yep.
Guilty as charged, and if you watch us carefully, you just might get to see what makes her tick.
You sick. Why are you doing this?
Why? Huh. What a strange little question that is. I suppose it's because I enjoy it. The first person I killed was my wife. She was nagging me about something, and then without meaning to, I chopped her to pieces. But when I saw how finely I could slice her, I wanted more. More people to cut up, to reduce to their most basic building blocks. Why do you think that is?
I have no idea.
Yikes.
Deep down inside, we all want to kill.
No!
Nice job.
Damn it!
Mm. Edward.
More than that to kill me, brother. Brother, are you hurt?
I thought it was gonna kill me. I honestly thought I was gonna die. I was so scared. So scared.
The case of Barry the Trapper became infamous, and it would be spoken of as its first distinguished achievement. But he would remember it differently. I can't feel the terror you felt, thinking you were going to die. I'm sure it must have been painful and lonely. I want my body back, brother. I want to be able to feel what you felt.
I couldn't even bring myself to believe someone might save me. And you showed up, Al. And I realized if we don't take care of each other, no one else will. So I'll do anything in my power to get our bodies back. Rise above our own limits. Because we're not gods. We're humans. Tiny, insignificant humans. Who couldn't even save a little girl. Metal?
Along with the pocket watch, every one of us is assigned a symbolic second name, the Fullmetal Alchemist.
Sounds heavy. Tell him I like the feel of it. I won't let it weigh me down.
To celebrate, you're going to buy me.
So if he didn't kill Nina, who did?
Oh, okay. Yep. I can't believe it took me that long to put it together. Last episode I was all like, wow, serial killer, that's something that we didn't have in the other series. And then I saw that the name on the truck was Barry, and then I was like, wait, Barry. Carving people up. Okay, that's where this is going. Oh, I can't believe I did not figure that out sooner. I am so ashamed of myself. But I think that's cool that we actually have the background episode here to kind of show where Barry came from, which I assume is another thing that Brotherhood kind of glossed over as a time saver because it existed in this series. But yeah, Barry's terrifying, as per usual, but he's terrifying in like a lunatic terrifying way, if that makes any sense. Like, horrible person, mass murderer, lunatic, but like there's nothing about him that you can relate to, that you can understand, that kind of thing that makes bigger villains scary. I'm having a hard time putting words together, but If you guys know what I mean. Barry's the kind of villain that you can completely dissociate from, and therefore you're not as afraid of him, because he's not like anyone else. Whereas people like Tucker, you can understand their desperation, you can understand their like willingness for approval, you can understand their motives. But with someone like Barry, it's complete lunacy, and so you can kind of dissociate from that. And unfortunately, I ended up smiling once I figured out who it was, because Barry in Brotherhood was just such a ridiculous character. But yeah, happy to see Winry this episode, even though I only got a little bit of snippet of her before she was taken hostage. But that was cool. Mustang really doesn't know how to talk to younger people, which is something I already knew, but like just seeing it more and more here, he doesn't know when to break things gently. And don't get me wrong, I think the tough love sort of thing really does work with Ed in particular, but there are some moments when you gotta take into account that yes, they are in fact children. And that's why I'm so glad that Mustang has Hawkeye, because they are like two halves of the puzzle, and what Mustang doesn't get, Hawkeye does. And the moments she's able to have with Ed now, both in this series and in Brotherhood, are just sweet, because she really cares about them as well. But yeah, that was a great episode. I liked it a lot. And I'm interested to see where they're going to go from here, now that they know about the possibility of the Philosopher's Stone, and now that Scar knows that Ed is a state alchemist again. So, that should be fun. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I love you so much. Check me out on social media, Twitter, Discord, if you want to know what's going on with me, when schedule things might be a little weird, etc. We're hoping to do a Discord movie night soon, and hopefully sometime soon I will be doing my 10K livestream Q&A video, which I've been wanting to do for a while now. So, look forward to all that. Patreon in the description, link to Reactors and Realms, our D&D series, all that good stuff. So, I love you guys, and I will see you in the new year. See you in another... I can't talk. Oh my gosh. I will see you in the next video. Bye.